Have you ever wondered what items looters always look for? The answer might surprise you. In the shadowy aftermath of societal breakdown, looting becomes an unfortunate reality. Understanding this grim aspect of human behavior is key to safeguarding your assets. It's not just about survival, it's about preserving what you've worked hard to acquire. So what are these coveted items that become prime targets during crises? Stay prepared, and let's delve into the list of items that you should hide right now. Undeniably, cash and jewelry top the list. You see, in times of turmoil, the allure of these items is almost irresistible. Why? Well, it's simple. Cash is king, it's universally accepted and doesn't require any conversion. It's as good as gold. Speaking of which, let's talk about jewelry. Precious metals and gemstones have been coveted since time immemorial. They're small, lightweight, and yet hold tremendous value. Here's the kicker. These items are easy to carry. A thief can fill a pocket with cash and jewelry and walk away richer. And these items, they can be quickly converted into cash, making them even more attractive to looters. But here's your defense. Hide them well. Be creative. Think beyond the usual, beyond the predictable. The harder it is for the looters to find your treasures, the safer they are. And remember this key principle. Out of sight, out of mind. Next up, electronics. These modern marvels of technology are not just convenient, they're valuable. In times of chaos, items like smartphones, laptops, and tablets become hot commodities. Why? Well, they're easy to grab, and they hold a high resale value in both the legitimate and black markets. Moreover, they often contain personal information that can be exploited for further gain. But it's not just about monetary value. Electronics can also be a lifeline in a crisis, providing communication, information, and even a means to signal for help. That makes them doubly important to secure. Consider investing in secure storage solutions or even diversion safes that disguise your valuables as everyday household items. Also, keeping a low profile and not advertising your possessions can go a long way toward deterring potential thieves. Remember, out of sight often means out of mind. Ensure your electronics are secured and not easily accessible. Firearms, a looter's dream. In times of crisis, guns possess a dual value that makes them irresistible to looters. Firstly, they offer a means of self-protection. When law enforcement is stretched thin or non-existent, a firearm can be the only thing standing between a person and anarchy. Secondly, firearms transform into a form of currency. They're easy to trade and hold their value, making them a high-demand bartering item. This dual nature of firearms makes them a top target for looters. So, how do you keep your firearms safe? It's all about securing them properly. Consider investing in a high-quality gun safe that's both fire and water resistant. And remember, never leave a firearm visible or easily accessible. There's an old saying, an armed society is a polite society. But in times of crisis, we need to adapt this to say, a well-secured firearm keeps the looter at bay. Don't make it easy for looters to arm themselves with your weapons. Food and water, the basics of survival. In the throes of a crisis, these essentials become the most sought-after commodities, often even surpassing the value of gold or jewels. It's not surprising, as they are the backbone of human survival. Without sustenance, all other preparations become irrelevant. That's why food and water supplies are prime targets for looters, especially during long-term crises. Imagine a situation where the grocery shelves are bare and the taps run dry. The only place to turn is to the supplies that the prepared have stashed away. This is why it's crucial to not just stock up, but also to create hidden storage for these supplies. Consider unconventional hiding spots, like hollowed-out books or false-bottomed drawers. Remember, it's not enough to merely possess these supplies, you must also cleverly conceal them, out of sight, out of mind, and out of the hands of those who didn't prepare. Ensure your survival by securing your supplies. Medication and first aid supplies, a lifeline in dire times. When the world around us crumbles, these items become as precious as gold. Imagine, if you will, a scenario where access to pharmacies and hospitals is limited or non-existent. In such circumstances, a simple bottle of painkillers or a roll of bandages could make the difference between life and death. Antibiotics, insulin, asthma inhalers, these are more than just commodities, they're keys to survival. But it's not just about having these supplies, it's about securing them. Because in a crisis, these items are high on the looter's list. That's why it's crucial to have a hidden stash. A secret cache, tucked away, ready for when you need it most. It's not about hoarding, it's about being prepared. In times of chaos, your health necessities could become a target. So plan ahead, hide your supplies, and remember, don't let your health necessities become someone else's loot. Fuel, the driving force of survival. When the world as we know it starts to crumble, fuel rises in value, becoming a precious commodity that everyone wants to get their hands on. Why? Because fuel powers our vehicles, heats our homes, and runs our generators. It's the lifeblood of our modern conveniences and in times of crisis, a lifeline for survival. But with its rising value comes a rising risk. Looters know the worth of fuel and it quickly becomes a prime target. They're not just after the gas in your car tank or the propane in your grill, they're after every drop they can find. So how do you keep your fuel safe? Secure storage is key. Invest in lockable fuel containers and store them in hidden or hard-to-reach places. Consider diversifying your fuel types to lessen the impact if one source is compromised. Keep your fuel safe, keep your options open. Tools, they build more than just structures. In a world where survival hinges on self-reliance, tools become more than just implements. They become lifelines. Tools from basic hand tools like hammers and screwdrivers to power tools and gardening implements serve a multitude of purposes. They can help you construct a shelter, repair a vehicle, grow and prepare food, or even serve as a makeshift weapon in dire circumstances. Their versatility and value, however, also make them a prime target for looters. In times of chaos, a well-equipped toolbox can be as desirable as a chest of gold. Therefore, it's crucial to secure your tools. Consider hiding them in inconspicuous places or even burying some of your essential tools in a waterproof container as a backup. Remember, in a survival situation, your tools are an extension of your own capabilities. Secure your tools. Secure your ability to survive. Camping equipment, your portable home. In times of crisis, this portable home becomes a prime target. Why? Because it's more than just a tent and a sleeping bag. It's a lifeline, a shelter, a beacon of comfort amidst the wilderness of uncertainty. Camping gear embodies the essence of survival. It's compact, it's portable, and it's designed to withstand harsh conditions. From sturdy tents to reliable cooking gear, from sleeping bags to multifunctional tools, each piece of camping equipment serves a critical role in ensuring survival. But the very utility that makes camping equipment so precious during times of crisis also makes it highly coveted. So how do you protect your portable home? Secure storage is key. Consider investing in lockable storage bins or a secure shed. Keep your equipment out of sight and out of mind, but within reach for when you need it most. Don't let your portable home become someone else's survival kit. Finally, items for barter. In the midst of a crisis, the value of certain items skyrockets, not for their conventional use, but for their potential as barter items. Let's take a look at a few examples: cigarettes, alcohol, and batteries. These might seem like everyday items, but in a survival situation, they become precious commodities. Firstly, cigarettes. Despite their health risks, in times of stress and chaos, many people seek out the comfort of familiar vices. A pack of cigarettes, often overlooked, can become a powerful bargaining chip. Next, alcohol. Not only can it serve a dual purpose as a disinfectant in a pinch, but it's also a luxury item that can be traded for essential goods. A bottle of spirits might just buy you the supplies you need. And lastly, batteries. In a world without reliable electricity, the ability to power a flashlight, a radio, or a portable heater can mean the difference between comfort and hardship, even life and death. These items, along with others like them, become a form of currency in a world rocked by crisis. But this also makes them a target for looters. It's essential to keep these items well hidden, not only for your own use, but also to maintain your bargaining power. In a crisis, your barter items can be your currency. Guard them well. So, what have we learned today? We've taken a deep dive into the 15 items looters routinely target, from cash and jewelry to electronics, firearms, and even barter items. The key takeaway? Preparedness is paramount. Being aware of these sought-after items can help you to better secure them, ultimately safeguarding your resources when chaos strikes. Remember, it's not just about what you have, it's about what you can keep. Prepare now and stay one step ahead of the crisis. Until next time, stay safe and secure. And